Well, hello and welcome to Rosalie's Kitchen. Wow, have I got a great recipe for all you soup lovers out there. You got it, pasta e fagioli. Oh, what a great soup. And right out of my Rosalie Serving Italian cookbook. I'm also the author of Rosalie Serving Country. But today we're going to cook up a good Italian soup, and I know you're really going to love it. You are just going to oh my goodness, be over the moon. All right, let's get started, guys. Well, we've got our electric skillet right here. We've turned it to about 250. We're going to add some extra virgin olive oil, about 1/4 of a cup, and we're going to spread that around. And next we're going to add our vegetables. I have here chopped about 1/2 cup of celery, and I also put the leaves right in there with that. 1/3 cup of carrots, chopped carrots, and 1 small medium onion. We're going to add that. We're going to turn up our skillet just a little bit, and 2 cloves of chopped garlic. We're going to add that to our extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to simmer that together about 8 to 10 minutes. So we're going to start getting that really good and simmering in there. Look at those pretty vegetables. And as soon as that takes off for us, then we're going to use 1 pound of ground beef or chuck, whatever you have on hand there. And we're going to sprinkle that with a little bit of our coarse garlic salt, which I'm just about out of here. I have to get some more of that. And we're going to saute that in the oven, the skillet, just a little bit to get some of that grease out of there. So it's starting to sizzle, and I can hear it. We'll be back in about 8 to 10 minutes and see how our vegetables do. Okay? See you in a minute. Okay, so now you can see our carrots and celery, the onion, and the 2 cloves of garlic are sauteing so nice in our olive oil. So we've gone ahead and rendered our grease out of the 1 pound of ground chuck, and we're going to go ahead and add that right now. And we're just going to go ahead and add that all together and let that start cooking together. Now we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables. So I have canned up some fresh tomatoes this summer, and here's a whole quart. And you want that, if you're getting a can, be sure you get the 28-ounce can of your diced tomatoes. So we're going to go ahead and add the diced tomatoes. Next we're going to go ahead and add 1 can of our Italian cannellini beans. These are so great, much like the Great Northern. They just have such a good flavor. We're going to add those. Also, a can of your red beans. And as you know, beans are so good for you and your kids. So this is very nutritional. I'm going to go ahead and add that. You can hear our skillet starting to take off now and boil up really good for us. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a teaspoon, or if you like more, of oregano. You can do that. We're going to add a nice little hefty teaspoon of oregano. Oh, so good for this dish. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of our crushed red peppers. These are so good. They add such a kick to any dish, Italian style. So we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of that, or if you like a little bit more. Okay. And next, we're going to add a nice crunch here of our coarse salt, our sea salt, about 1 teaspoon of that, and our ground black pepper, and about 1/2 teaspoon of that. As I said, this is your creation, so if you want to add anything extra, you taste it, you add it. Okay, and now that is just cooking all so beautiful together. Next, I am going to add, and I've added this to the recipe because I'd like a little bit more soup stock, so we're going to go ahead and add a whole can of our Hunt's sauce. I'm going to add that right at this time. And now we're going to add our kitchen basics, and you know I love our kitchen basics chicken stock. It is the best, and this just adds so much flavor to your dish. And you can look and see how nice and deep dark that stock is. This is 1/2 cup. So we're going to go ahead and add that. And now we're going to add our coarse garlic, curly, what do I want to say here? Parsley. And actually this is our flat leaf parsley, Italian style, or you can use the curly. So there's your pasta fagioli soup. We're going to let that all cook together now, about 15-20 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and boil up our Italian noodles. These are Italian little noodles. You can find them in your pasta aisle. We're going to boil those up about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we're going to add them to our dish at the end. Okay, see you in 20 minutes. Bye. Well, here we are back, guys, and our soup is just so nice. Really is good. After 20 minutes, nice and simmered, we're going to go ahead and add our, this is our last steps, we're going to add our Italian noodles. They've cooked and boiled about 2 to 3 minutes. We just wanted them enough to get a little bit done, but we want to finish that process right in our soup. So we're going to go ahead and spread that around. And we're going to let that cook now for another 5 minutes. And then we'll be back to garnish. Now if you think you want a little bit more soup stock, you can always add about a half a cup of your pasta water right here. And that'll add a little bit of starch, and it'll be really good for it too. Okay, so now we're going to just put our lid back on, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, here we are, guys, and we've added our pasta, our Italian pasta. Oh, look at this beautiful soup just simmering. Our pasta's just right. The stock is just right. And everything in here is so savory and good. You're going to really love this dish. Pasta e fagioli. Doesn't it look good? Serve it with your favorite Italian bread. Be sure to garnish your Italian cheese right over the top. And you've got a dish just fit for your family tonight. Now remember, if you'd like to get my book, you can also just order it from me by mail. Make your check for $24.95 plus $3 shipping and handling, and make it to Rosalie Serving Cookbooks. Write me at 58 Madden Road, Madden, Troy, Missouri 63379, and I will personally sign it and send it to you. You're going to love this soup tonight. Remember, if you want a free newsletter, rosalieservin.com, and sign up for my free newsletter. Pasta e fagioli. Oh my goodness, mamma mia. Bon appetit.